been a hot minute since I've recorded. Well, actually, no, it hasn't been a hot minute. I have a couple of unlisted things I put on my channel, but like, I haven't like actually put anything out really. Like, I have some stuff I put out. Okay, I get that. So I'm just gonna like sit on here and do some KitPVP and like just talk about some random stuff. Excuse me, sir, do you mind? I play on this server like a lot, like Syuu, and I mean, only servers I really play on at this point are probably Mineplex, Hypixel, and Syuu, sometimes MC Central, because you have good survival games now, like there's no kits or anything like that. So, I mean, I kind of enjoy this server because most kids on here are like bad. Like, you can just kind of kill anybody immediately. Even like, I like to play on 1.8 all the time. Like, I never play on 1.7 anymore. It's just because I can always just easily switch from a 1.7 server to a 1.8 server. And it's kind of gotten to the point where like I'm just as good on 1.7 as I am 1.8. That guy's gonna definitely spleef me, I'm not an idiot. So I'm gonna talk about the military process. I mean, I'd already done like a couple of videos before this. Like, I tried to do like a SG one or something, but like there was always like a cheater. So like I said, on MC Central or Hypixel, and like I got cornered multiple times by just like people teaming or cheating, and it's just like, so I kind of sit on here because like no one really teams on here anymore. Well, I mean, people do, but like generally they're always bad. So I'm gonna talk, like I already said, I'm gonna talk about my military recruiting process. Well, not recruiting process, but process it took for me to get in. So I was kind of flip-flopping between the Coast Guard and the Air Force, and I finally decided I want to do the Air Force. I was just like, because I don't really know what I want to do like after school. Like, if I could go to college, have the grades and all the good stuff to get a scholarship. Like, I already have a 29 and everything on my ACT, but like I just like, I don't know, I just don't want to go yet. I don't really know what I want to major in yet, so that's what I'm really using the Air Force as. Or like, that's what I'm using the military to do. Like, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. So, first thing I did, parents found a recruiter, had me talk to him for a little bit. Then he had me set up a test called a PyCat. So it's like a shorter version of the ASVAB. And it's just gonna run the entire time. It's like a shorter version of the ASVAB. You can stop it and go whenever you want. So I ended up obviously doing like really well on it. I got a 94 on it, ASVAB now. So I didn't really study that much for it either. Like, the only part for the ASVAB that you really have to study for, I'd say, is auto and shop information and mechanical and electronics information. But otherwise, like, you should really be good. Maybe a little bit of general science, because like it's just a bunch of stuff you don't really expect to see on there. And so I took that. I had 2 days to complete it. I could just stop and go whenever I wanted. And so I told my friend about it. He said he'd been struggling with the ASVAB a little bit. I said, hey man, you should try out this PyCat. And as long as you haven't done anything else like different with your school, like as long as you've only taken the ASVAB with your school, as my recruiter said, then you can take the PyCat. But if you've taken the ASVAB with any other organization, then you can't take it anymore. So once I took that, I got that 94. Recruiter told me I did amazing. I mean, I'm sure I would have done good on the normal ASVAB too, but like, I don't feel like sitting there for hours just like taking a whole test. So after that, we had to schedule up like a time for me to go to MEPS to get processed. It was only me and like 5 other people, one of them which was like a 50-year-old man. And oh yeah, you're mine. And like, he had already been in the army. He was like an engineer. And what was he doing? And so he was talking about, he was like on some battalion, like, or some brigade. I don't remember what it said. But I'm surprised they let him through though, because like there was like, he couldn't bend all the way, he couldn't do the duck walk, he couldn't open his hand up all the way. But like, there was this like other old guy who was like processing this the whole time. Dude is at least in his like mid 80s, and so he kind of let him through. And I'm disqualified. He disqualified me because I have ADHD. I gotta get a waiver, and I take the there's like I have to take this little therapy test, and it's on June 20th. So in 9 days from now, which you know I'm not afraid. I'm sure I'll do fine as long as I sit there and don't act a fool, which I've gotten pretty good at not doing over the past few years. And so once I get that waiver, I can go on ahead and schedule a time for me to go to basic training. I can tell you what I did while I was at MEPS. It's like while I was processing, I'm sure you've heard this a lot, they have you like strip down in your underwear and then do these positions like called the duck walk, and then they had us touch our fingers to our thumbs as fast as we possibly could. And then after what was after that? I think that was really it. Oh yeah, they had us strip down and they made sure we had both our testicles. It was kind of weird, but I didn't really mind it because like for me, I never really mind stuff like that because I always think, you know, the people doing this do this every day. There's no point in even being uncomfortable because they do not care. They're not judging you. They seem big, small, everything, and there's nothing to be afraid of. So I went in there. I was actually quite comfortable too. And then after that, he had me sign this thing since I was disqualified. And then I went back to the lobby, and they had me sit there for about maybe 20 minutes or so, and then I had to wait for my well, no, actually no, they had me sit there for like 20 minutes before I could leave. Then I had to go into this little room and call my stepmom, because like we weren't allowed to have our phones in there. So they had this like little locker room where you put all your stuff, and it was like locked like behind the door, and then behind the door had actual like lockers. So, and then I remember meeting these oh, can I drink this? I remember meeting these two girls that were in there. One of them was a senior, one of them was 22. And then they asked me what I got on my ass fabs, and I said a 94. You're just sitting there amazed and all that. And so after that I left. And I think we went and got sushi after my stepmom picked me up. Like I would have driven myself, but like I have like my license and all that, but like I don't have insurance yet because since I'm going to be leaving for basic training possibly really soon, it's just like it's really not worth the cost to go ahead and get me insurance. It's just better to wait until I get out of basic and then like buy it myself. Jesus Christ, you flying, boy. And it's better for me to just wait, and then like I don't have like my own car yet either. I have to go buy that. Because like once again, they're not like I think the military has this thing where like you can't have your own car for like the first like year or so until you're like a private first class. But like I heard most of the time, like most people get out of basic training as private first class as long as you don't screw up too bad. And so you know that's my plan, not to screw up too bad or at all. I'm not trying to be getting screamed at by drill sergeants the entire time. And even though that's exactly what's gonna happen. The main part that I'm dreading about basic training is that first night. Like I already know I'm not gonna get very much sleep. Like I've just seen the videos, I've like done a lot of research on it. Just been wondering how it works and all. And so, okay sir. I don't even know who this guy is. Alright. Are you teaming up on me? Like what's happening here? This guy keeps coming back for more. Anyways, there's so Airforce basic training. I remember my recruiter, I asked him about the gas chamber part. He said that we don't have to do that anymore. I was like, and then they said the drill sergeants aren't allowed to cuss at us anymore. They can't touch us, which I can understand the touching, but the cussing at and then like the gas chamber part removing. I mean, like of course I'm like dreading the gas chamber part. I was dreading it, but like it's sort of like a part of it though. It's like I don't see why you'd remove it. Like they already removed the shark attack from the army, which is like when you get there, the drill sergeants are sitting there screaming at you. They have you holding like a 30-pound bag over your head and everything. And so I don't know. Basic training is just like softening up like way too much, in my opinion. Like I don't want to have like any softer treatment than everyone else. Like I'm trying to go through the basic training that everyone else went through. And plus it's the Air Force, so it's already like easier than the Army or Marines. Like, cause Marine basic training is 13 weeks, and then I don't know how long the Army is, but like I know the Air Force is like the easiest basic training. Well, maybe the Space Force, since they just like released, since they just like enabled people to enlist into it. So And they made the Space Force in 2019. Like they just made it. It's the newest branch. Okay, this guy's really on me. Dude, what the? Oh wait, hold up. There's a guy in here. There's a guy right here. This guy's an idiot for attacking me. Alright, I'm gonna have to get on this guy. This guy's like on me how I stick on other people. Ooh. I actually gotta stop talking for this guy. And that's exactly what he's doing. Dude, okay, I need to get out of here. There's just too much autism going on in here. Just way too much autism. Where'd the other guy go? Did he just run into the thing? I don't know where he went. But I'm getting out of here. I ran out of fire res too. Alright, what's this talking about? Basic training. Alright, I gotta wake up at like 4 in the morning like every day for a basic. And like that first night, I already said I'm not gonna get that much sleep. They're gonna like arrive there late. And then I'm gonna go to sleep really early, or no, really late too. I think like my recruiter said he got there at like around 10. They had him up until like 2. And they woke him up at like 6 or so. So he didn't get very much sleep that first night. And then my dad told me that like once you get in there, you're gonna like fall right asleep every day, like right on time. Oh, dog tried to run in there from where, oh, come here, buddy. Oh, see, you ran at me. Don't hit me, dude. What are you doing? Nope, where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? You're not going anywhere. Not with me around. Nope, you started this. Get up. Disconnect. Get out of here. Alright, I gotta make sure that. Wait, hold up. Does that guy have any armor on? Hold up, he took off his armor. Yeah, let me go ahead and get your pots real quick. What you doing over here? Yeah. Oh yeah, look at this kid, he's back. That's pathetic. That kid's pathetic. Actually, I think I can end it here. I'd say, I don't know, I've gotten pretty good at just like talking randomly. Like, I don't know, I'm trying to get better at commentary, but you know, I'd say I've gotten better. Especially better than that last time I did TNT tag, because like last time I just like, I was just like saying random stuff. I had this noise gate on, and it was just so ridiculous, so I kept cutting out when they get. That's it. Goodbye. Oh, good. I forgot I can't push Alt and Z at the same time. Alright. Wait, no, I gotta push Z first, then Alt. Turn around, zoom in. Goodbye, losers.